Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bilbao Revival. Today, as you can see on screen, we bring you the draw for the first knockout round in the Champions League. We also bring you both Madrid games. First up is Atleti at the San Mamés, and then we travel to the Santiago Bernabeu and play Real Madrid. Since we last met against Celtic, we only played Eibar, and that was a 2-1 win. Carlos Martinez coming off the bench. Benito Franco slumped in form a little bit, coming off the bench and getting a brace there for us, and leaves us top of the table. As you can see here, we're still a point ahead of Barcelona. We are 7 points ahead of Real Madrid, and quite a way ahead of Atleti and Valencia. So 2 games today are going to be massive, but we're going to bring you this first round knockout round draw. Let's draw the next team. AC Milan are first out of the hat, and they will play Bilbao. Right, okay, we play Milan. First leg is going to be at the San Siro, and then they come to the San Mamés. So real tough draw there. Dortmund will play Juve, Madrid will play Arsenal, Monaco will play Zenit, Celtic will play City, Leipzig will play United, Ajax, and Liverpool, and then Bayern versus Chelsea. So we play Milan. That's a really, really good draw, I feel, because they're not the best side. Well, they're not the best side at the minute in real life. So hopefully they've kind of waned a little bit. But that comes in around February, March time. So yeah, that's going to come up next. But Madrid coming up first, Atleti first at home. I'll see you when we get to the game. We're a couple of days away, but I'll see you when we get there. Here we go then, first big game of today's episode, first versus fourth in the league. Madrid have already played this weekend, or this midweek game, and they've beaten Eibar 3-2 at the Bernabeu. So this will be the team that goes into this first match. Ruffier in goal, Martinez, Nunez and Sanchez the backline, Odriozola on that right hand side. Ferrado comes in on that left hand side, Nacho Monreal picking up a little bit of a knock. He'll be out for the next couple of weeks. Sanchez and Herrera in the middle, Williams on the right, Munoyin on the left, and Benito Franco up top. Let's submit that team, and I'll see you when we kick off. Here we go then. They're in their chain strip of kind of a mustard yellow and black. We're in our red and white, and we get the game underway. Hopefully we can continue our top spot after this round of games. Then we've got a second really tough game coming up against Real Madrid as well. Semedo getting the game underway from a goal kick, and they're playing this really well. Griezmann coming inside into Seri, out to Espinosa, but Ferrado does really well in cutting that out, and then he finds Ander Herrera into Munoyin, back to Ander Herrera, can find Williams down that right hand side, and he does. Whips the ball in into Benito Franco, he's there, but it's straight at Hermida, and they save it there. But really good move from the boys. Sanchez looking a little bit nervous, which is not what you really want, to be fair. I will take a point out of this game and the point out of the Madrid game as well. 2 very tough games coming up. Barcelona still to play their midweek game. They play tomorrow. But we get the game underway again, and Franco's in behind, and he shoots and he scores. Lovely ball over the top to him from Ferrado. Came really out of nothing, to be fair, and he latched onto that through ball from the youngster and scored a fantastic goal. Ferrado just lifts it over the top, and Franco has the pace to get in behind. He then carries on the run into the box and shoots roof of the net. 1-0 Bilbao, half an hour gone. Hermida gets the game back underway from a goal kick, and it's about 6-7 minutes before half time, and Espinosa's going down that right hand side. He's beaten Ferrado pretty simply, to be fair. Sanchez gets that clear to Griezmann, and it's 1 apiece. Antoine Griezmann from the edge of the box. I think it was Odriozola and Sanchez getting in each other's way, trying to get that header away, and it fell to the Frenchman, and he put that away with aplomb. And Espinosa rinsed Ferrado down that right hand side, gets the ball in. Yeah, Sanchez and Odriozola getting in each other's way, and it beats Ruffier at the near post, and he puts them back on level terms. But highlights straight after Atleti have scored, and hopefully it goes to us. Odriozola's picked up a little bit of a knock. We'll see what that is at half time. Munoyin now driving forward into the heart, into Franco, but it's a good tackle. Munoyin gets on that loose ball, whips it in. Williams is there. Williams scores. It's a goal back straight away for Bilbao. Iñaki Williams putting it in the back of the net. Hermida did get a hand on it, but Munoyin showed real tenacity to get this ball. The great tackle on Franco, but real tenacity to get the ball once it popped out, and lovely ball into the back post. The left back went a little bit walkies, and Williams is there to put it in. 2-1 Bilbao. that will see us through to half-time. Very, very even game. 4 shots apiece for both teams. 54% possession for them. So they're just eking out that possession stat. Alvaro Odriozola's looking a little bit worried with his conditioning. So I'm going to bring him off. We've got Oscar DeMarcos. That's why we brought him in. He's a good straight swap player there. Sanchez is looking nervous on a 6.5. I'll see how he gets on in the first kind of 10-15 minutes, and if not, we'll whip him off and bring in someone else. So you play well so far. There is room for improvement though in there, so let's go out there and do it in the second half. Hamida gets this ball right upfield to Anton, and the defence is sleeping. That's a great save by Ruffier. Sanchez and Nunez left it to each other. One lump upfield from Hamida, and caused us all sorts of problems at the back. I need to really kind of iron that out going forward, but Sanchez still not having the best of games. Probably something we need to look into just to get a little bit more stability in the middle of the park, and we're going to do that now with about 25 minutes to go. He's probably the worst of the bunch at the minute, so we'll get him off. We'll bring Navier on. He can pass a ball definitely. I think that might be it. No, we'll bring Ferraro off as well because he's looking a bit tired and he's on a yellow card. So that's our final 2 changes with about 25 minutes to go. We're looking comfortable in this one. Just going to knock it down to standard for a little bit. Munayin then automatically picks up a foot injury because of the 3 changes on FM. But 10 minutes to go now. They've come back into it in the second half. We haven't really gone for it. DeMarcos with a throw-in. Finds Ander Herrera. He finds Williams. Lovely interplay by the boys. DeMarcos whipping that ball in. No one's really attacking it. Casado's there. Can he take a shot? He can't. And Thomas Partey gets that ball clear to Anton up top. This is going to be a fast-flowing counter-attack. Espinoza gets the ball into Anton, and it's 2 apiece. 5 minutes to go in the game. As I said, they've come back into it in the final 5 minutes, and here we go. This is a really good flowing counter-attacking football. Our boys couldn't hold on. The defence, for some reason, in this game, been a little bit nervous in it. Espinoza whips that ball, and Anton up the near post. Ruffier got a hand to it, couldn't keep it out. 2 apiece. Casado down this left-hand side. He tries to find Benito Franco in the middle, but it's not been the greatest showing for Bilbao. We've been solid, but not really taking the game to them in the second half, and it's been all Atleti in this second half of the game. The referee's blown for full time. We're a little bit unlucky there, to be fair. We're going to keep calm. Unlucky, boys, wasn't our night, and we just need to regroup and go again against Real Madrid, which is in the next few days' time. We've let the door open for Barcelona. Hopefully they can lose their next game, but as I said, we have got Real Madrid coming in the next few days. I'll see you when we get there. So we were lucky last time out. Barcelona actually drew their game against Almeria the day after we drew against Atleti. So we still stay 1 point clear of Barca going into this game. They have Eibar away from home in the last game before the winter break. Let's see who is going to go into this game against Real Madrid. So they've got Ruffier in goal. Martinez, Nunez and Sanchez are the back line. They looked a little bit wobbly against Atleti. Hopefully they can bring a better performance this time out. DeMarcos has replaced Odriozola, picked up a little bit of a knock. He's not really recovered for it, so DeMarcos comes in for him. Ferraro keeps his place on that left hand side. Sanchez and Herrera in the middle, Williams on the right. Geordie comes in for Ikamonain, who's again not fully recovered, and Benito Franco's up top as the complete forward. And let's see how we can go on against Real Madrid. They line up with a 4-2-3-1. Rodriguez on the left-hand side. Ramos, Dakaru and Carvajal are the back line. Leno in goal. Cruz and Kesse in the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo on the left. Gelson Martins on the right. Isco and Erbel up top. He's a regen, Swiss regen. He's absolutely amazing. So yeah, we're going to have to watch out for him. On the bench, they have Andone, James Rodriguez, Gareth Bale, Yarmolenko. So they are well and truly full team, really, to be fair. So we kick off. We're in our black and red. They're in their very famous all white, and hopefully we can get a better result than we did against Atleti. But first highlight goes to Real Madrid, and Gelson Martins from way out makes Ruffier make the save, pushes it behind for a corner, literally just a minute in. Martins again, but that's a great tackle by Benito Franco, and he sets Iñaki Williams away. Benito Franco is in charge in the middle of the box. Can Williams find him? He can't. Carvajal does really well in getting back and tackling Iñaki Williams. Isco into Toni Kroos, 20 minutes on the clock into Erbel, but we close him down and Jordi does really well on Toni Kroos. And now Williams is launching another counter-attack and he goes on the outside, but Benito Franco is in the middle. Ander Herrera's there, shoots the second time. Bernd Leno does really well in keeping that first shot out from Ander Herrera, fell kindly back to him and he puts it in to get us a goal. 1-0 to Bilbao. This was a lovely counter-attacking move. Great tackle on for Jordi on Toni Kroos. Williams whips this ball in. Thought he was trying to find Benito Franco, but Ander Herrera, first time shot there. Great save by Leno. Up for the follow-up, and it's 1-0 Bilbao. Carvajal starts the ball rolling on this right-hand side, finds Toni Kroos and gets the ball back. They're trying to get the ball into Erbal, and Sanchez gets the ball into Iñaki Williams. Benito Franco now surrounded a little bit, but we find Jordi on that overlap. He keeps the ball, and Herrera's there, shoots just wide. Oh, what an opportunity that was to put Bilbao 2-0 up. Great play by Benito Franco. Sergio Ramos is at the back post there though, and we miss a chance literally seconds ago, but Sergio Ramos puts them back in the game, one apiece. And whipping that ball in is Isco. Doroku gets the ball, heads the ball on. Sergio Ramos is at the back post. It's one apiece. DeMarcos doing a good job on Rodriguez, having to go back into Kesse. Gelson Martins is there on the right hand side. We get close to him. Good play by Ferrado, and we're closing down really, really well. Carvajal on this right hand side. Ferrado gets out. Kesse into Kroos. Kroos now trying to find Cristiano down that left hand side, and they're playing really patient football here. Gelson Martins down that right hand side, whipping the ball into Erbel. Erbel's there, but straight at Ruffier, and danger signs are there for us. Ruffier, about 7 minutes to go in this first half, just plays this ball short into Inigo Martinez, and Ferrado gives the ball away, and Gelson Martins is here into Carvajal in the back post. Sanchez does well to get the ball clear, and now we find Iñaki Williams, who then finds Benito Franco. Good patient play here by Bilbao. Jordi down this left hand side, he's taken on Kesse but goes back to Sanchez. Ferrado back to Sanchez, he's the linchpin in that midfield, into Jordi. Good play into Ferrado, into Jordi again, finds Iñaki Williams and he shoots over. Great opportunity for the winger to come in and take a shot, but shoots it just over, unfortunately. That sees us through to half time. I'm going to say it's going to be unlucky. It's going to be a difficult one to really judge on what we can say. I'm going to keep it calm. I'm going to say it's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got tonight. We deserve to win this match. Let's go out and do it. Some people have switched off, so we'll get passionate and say you weren't too bad. Go out and make the difference in that second half. I've got a lot of faith in you, and hopefully that does the business. DeMarcos down this right hand side, 5 minutes into the second half. It finds Ander Herrera, who then finds Jordi. Lovely reverse pass to Iñaki Williams, finds DeMarcos, who then tries to get across him but rebounds back to Ander Herrera. Franco into Jordi again, and he shoots over, does the youngster. Good positive play at the start of the second half for Bilbao. DeMarcos not having the best of game, and Ferrado is looking absolutely knackered, so we might have to do something in the next 5 or 10 minutes. They brought Bale on for Cristiano, so Cristiano is now gone and done and dusted, and we're in the final 20 minutes of the game. Ferrado is going to come off for Casado. We are going to bring, who else are we going to bring off? Iñaki Williams not having the best of games, so I might bring Franco on that right hand side and bring Carlos Martinez up top, and bring Sanchez off for Naviera as well. They're the three changes. The final 20 minutes in this game. 2 draws out of the 2 Madrid teams would be fantastic, really, to be fair. They're tough opponents to really get 3 points out of them, and they've really had both teams have had a resurgence in recent times. And Naviera goes all the way back to Inigo Martinez, into Casado, into Naviera again. Good patient play, but Gelson Martins nips in there for Casado's pass into Jordi, and now Kroos finds Bale on this left hand side, and he's gonna use Rodriguez on that overlap, but we hold him up a little bit. Kroos into Kesse. Kesse now, lovely through ball to Rodriguez, trying to find Erbel in the middle, but he doesn't get there, and we eventually get that ball clear. Benito Franco now finds Martinez down that right hand side, and Bale gets back, but we find Martinez again. We go again. Sergio Ramos can't keep up with him. Jordi's in the middle. Jordi scores. Lovely play by Carlos Martinez and Benito Franco down this right-hand side. Jordi was in absolutely acres of space, and Martinez doing really, really well here. He goes on the overlap here from Benito Franco. Sergio Ramos can't keep up with him. He goes past him like he's not there, and Jordi, lovely finish in the bottom corner. Madrid 1, Bilbao 2. Bale's going to get onto this ball, and he goes to the back post, but Casado gets it clear. Gelson Martins is there. Gelson Martins hits the bar, and we get it clear. Franco now finding Martinez down this right-hand side again. It's a fantastic finish to this game. Martinez does Ramos for pace, but James Rodriguez is there. Goes back to Bernd Leno, and they get the ball clear. final couple of minutes now. Is it going to be 2 heartbreaking draws in a row? And Donny gets the ball, gets the header on, but it goes through to Ruffier, and he's just got to keep his calm, keep his cool. Finds Nunez at the back, who then finds Ruffier. We find Casado out on that left-hand side. Can't find Jordi in the middle, unfortunately, and it's a rush pass. But Franco gets the interception there, but comes only back to Sergio Ramos. Bale down that left-hand side, gets the ball into the far post. Erbil's there again, but that's a great save by Ruffier, and we get it clear. So I think there was another block in there as well somewhere. Final 2 and a bit minutes, and we just launch the ball forward, and they just keeps coming back at us. Bale whipping the ball in, and Ruffier gathers that ball really, really well. We just need to keep this game calm and collected. Ruffier just finding Nunez, who then we just launch the ball forward, and it's just going to keep coming back. Good header by Nunez, who then finds Martinez, and he's just got to hold up the ball. Finds Benito Franco on that right hand side, but DeMarcos gets in his way. Back up to Carlos Martinez, just run the ball into the corner. He gets tackled, and Jordi can't get a tackle on Kesse. Gelson Martins into Erbil. Erbil through to Andone. Andone's there. Andone scores. It's heartbreak again. 2 games on the bounce for Bilbao. We had the win against Atleti, the win against Real Madrid, but it's only going to be a point in both games. Gelson Martins driving forward into Erbel. Erbel finds the ball through Andone. Lovely save. Lovely attempt of a save from Ruffier, and it's 2 apiece. What a game! What 2 games of drama in that in this episode. 2-2 all draws against the Madrid sides. Jordi coming out with an 8.2 rating against one of the best sides in the world. But yeah, we couldn't hang on. 2 draws on the bounce. I'm just going to say I am happy with the performance. We played fantastically well for the final 10 minutes. I probably went defensive a little bit too early, but it wasn't to be. And yeah, we're still 2 points clear with the Barca to play in the next day or so. We will forward the game on, and I'll let you know how Barca got on this weekend. So before we leave today's episode, this is how we leave it before the Christmas break. Barcelona top of the table now. They beat Eibar 2-0 away from home. So they're a point ahead of us, with 5 points ahead of Madrid. And we are a massive 12 points ahead of Atleti. So the next episode, we're going to have to do this Barcelona game at the San Memes, first versus second. And we'll also bring you the Las Palmas game as well. So you'll see how the reserve team get on against them. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, a dramatic 2 games against the Madrid sides. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content that's coming forward. Remember, tick that little bell icon so you don't miss out on any upload that goes into your sub boxes. And until next time, when we play Barcelona first versus second and the second leg of the Spanish Cup 5th round, I'll see you soon.